That's it. Oh boy. Do I have a feeling we're getting close. It's gonna be Pee Pad City here real soon. Okay, welcome back everybody to my review for The Walking Dead Season 6 season finale titled Last Day on Earth. I want to apologize for having this video up so late. I had technical problems with my computer when I was recording this for the first time. Actually, my computer basically just shut off in the middle of my video, and I just had a busy week and Fear started, so I have videos up for that today too. Hopefully, if everything goes well, if my computer's issue has been resolved. But without further ado, I have really detailed notes on this episode. I've watched it several times, particularly the ending, so go right from the beginning. Morgan finds the horse. That's the opening scene. First you see the point of view shot from inside the van. Morgan, then you hear whistling and talking. Morgan finds the horse. And then they segue into the savior that is following Carol while he's holding the cross. The whole thing with Carl and Enid. Carl is arguing with Enid. Enid wants to go with them. Carl says, no, you need to stay here. He tricks her and basically locks her in the closet. Spencer and Gabriel guarding Alexandria, while Rick takes basically everybody else with him to take Maggie to the hilltop to see Dr. Carson since she is sick. The savior roadblocks, they're all over the place. They had the roads all locked up. They were chasing the guy, beat him up, and they threw him in the road. And I'm pretty sure the guy with the mustache in this finale is Wade from episode 6, back when Daryl bumped into Dwight. And he was the guy who was with the group. They had the truck and they were looking for him. And the guy gets bit and Wade cuts his arm off. I believe that, they didn't show the guy's face. They didn't show Wade's face in episode 6. And they had like the same shirt. Same pants, same shoes, similar voice, so I'm pretty sure that was Wade. I don't know if we'll ever get 100% confirmation on that, but I'm pretty sure that is in fact Wade. So Rick, at this point, he believes, they're blocking the road, but he believes they're invincible. We had a few more Abrahamisms, as I call him, in this one. I think he is one of the funniest characters in the entire show right now. He's, bitch nuts, son of a dick, all that stuff. It's funny. Carol doesn't want to go back. Morgan finds her in the library. He starts to patch her up, says she'll still need a doctor. She doesn't want to go back. She threatens him. So she leaves, while Morgan goes outside to put down a walker that was hanging, that was presumably one of the people that was one against the saviors. One of the group members that was with that guy who they beat up in the road, who the saviors left to hang. And then Carol left when he was doing that. Abraham wants to have a baby with Sasha. He says he's ready for that. I don't know if he really wants it, but it seems like he really does. It seems like he wasn't emotionally connected with Rosita, but he's more emotionally connected with Sasha. I guess the experiences they went through, they both gone through traumatic experiences and came out of it, so who knows. But I still don't like how he treated Rosita, but moving forward, Carol leaves the library. the Walker chain with the Red Rover walkers, as they call them, with Michonne's hair and I believe clothes. So, one of Michonne's treads was in the Walker, one Walker, and Daryl's crossbow bolts were in one of Walker's chests. So it's like showing that, well, this is, we have your people. Here's their stuff. The Savior event finally, catches up to Carol, and he plans on shooting her. Not fatally, but shooting her enough so that she'll eventually just die, because he's eventually gonna die. And she's just basically giving up at this point. Now, I wouldn't say she's giving up, because she puts up a fight. She's not totally ready to die, but she will accept it because she knows it's inevitable. She knows all the bad things, all the things she's done, even though they were to protect the group. She's now starting to feel it. I guess maybe it's Morgan's philosophy of all that was precious rubbed off a little bit on her. And then Morgan kills the Savior to save Carol. That escalated quickly. Morgan killed the guy. Anchorman reference for everybody. That's immediately what my first thought was going through my mind. Like, hey, Brick killed the guy. Morgan killed the guy. Which was a step up. I was not expecting that. But, he shot Carol. Morgan didn't just shoot him, he unloaded on him. 6 shots. Man. It's intense. Again, the guy who had the armor, who was looking for the horse, finds Morgan. They said they're going to take them to get help. Now, spoilers for the comic books. This is not confirmed, but this could be. They're from a different group. They're not from the Saviors. Obviously, they're not from Hilltop. We've seen the Hilltop and the people from the Hilltop before. They they don't have many skilled people, and we have not seen any of them with body armor on like that. So I'm pretty sure that these are from a different community. I believe from the comic books this is the community called the Kingdom. That's all I'll say here. I will not spoil who the Kingdom is for anybody, but that's what I believe that they're from. Rick letting the guy hang from the Savior's hung him. And can't waste ammunition. It won't work if they shoot the chain. And then the fire. The Saviors had a roadblock of logs just set up. And it's like, so they had the one that shows that Rick's group realized that they have numbers, obviously, and they have toys, as Eugene called them. They have toys with some serious capabilities to maneuver all those logs into that spot. So Eugene, and then speaking of Eugene, he takes the RV as a distraction, and he gives Rick the recipe for making bullets, not gazpacho. And Abraham has a moment, so you got it. And Eugene is like, why didn't let me try this rock? Like, I didn't think you could do it. No, you can. He's like, don't make it gulp or something. He says that, but they hug. Abraham offers a handshake, and Eugene just hugs him. I believe, and then Walker with the tree branch stuck his pant fresh through his chest. Walker just cuts his head clean in half. Walker kill of the week. By the way, I'm saying that right now. The group is captured. You hear the whistles. They're basically herded into where all the Saviors are. You see the RV. Eugene's been captured. And then Wade, welcome to Moriarty. How's it going? I like that guy. I think, you know, yeah, he's a bad guy, but I kind of hope he sticks around a little bit just 'cause of the dynamic. Treating people good, right? Like with the last day on Earth. So they get them, they take their weapons, get them down on the knees. Negan. Negan shows up. He's near the. His introduction is pretty much straight out of the comics. If you want to read the comics, you can read his introduction even without spoiling it for yourselves who he kills. The only thing that's missing is the language, but I imagine we'll get a Blu-ray version of that. On the Blu-ray there will be a, you know, unedited, uncut version with F-bombs and all in it, so that's interesting. And then the cliffhanger. You know, he does the eeny, meeny, miny, moe, which was awesome. But the kill was a point of view shot. We don't have any clue. They totally randomized the people that they were showing. They were showing some. They started off in order, but then they were all over the place. So, from what I've been hearing, I don't think for the most part, the actors don't really know who got it. So, I mean, excuse me, it's a cliffhanger. Nobody likes cliffhangers. But in my opinion, this is the worst cliffhanger. I think because it's the only one where a major character died and you don't know who it is. Season 4 ended in a cliffhanger because, but you know, they were all trapped in the train car, screwing with the wrong people. But that wasn't. Nobody was dead. Like that didn't. It's like, yeah, we wanted to see what happened, but that wasn't as rough as this, I don't think. Season 3 didn't really have a cliffhanger. Season 2, they showed the prison in the background. Season 1, not really a cliffhanger. Season 5, not really a cliffhanger. But this one was a really bad cliffhanger, but I still think they did a great job with it. I understand why they did it, that each 8 episodes, the show basically reinvents itself. They reinvent the wheel, so to speak, and each 8 is a new story. So this 8 was culminated with the story of meeting Negan and the death of a major character, and then revealing who that major character is and how it affects the group as a whole will be the focus of the next 8 episodes. So I get why they did it. I still would rather have seen who died. At least we'd know, you know. It was Daryl, Glenn, Abraham, Michonne, Eugene, whoever. At least we would have had closure on who it was. My pick, I'm sticking with Glenn. I'm sticking with my guns here with Glenn. But I'll give you my top 5. I have a solid top 3, and probably in this order of who I think it is most likely. Glenn, Daryl, actually Glenn, Abraham, then Daryl, then Eugene. I don't think it's Eugene, but I'm putting Eugene in there, and then Aaron. Mostly because I don't think Negan would kill a woman. He doesn't in the comics. He seems to value women and children more. But just going down the line, Sasha's not major enough. Nobody would really care if it was her. Rosita's not major enough. Nobody would really care. People would care about Michonne, but I'm just ruling out women right now. Aaron, honestly, people would care, but not so much. I mean, but it's going to be a major character. That's why I'm ruling him out. Eugene's only there because he's really been stepping up a lot, so I'm putting Eugene. Carl, no, and Rick, no, for one reason only. The dialogue. He says, after he picks a person, you are it. He says, anybody moves, anybody says anything, cut the other kid's eye out, cut the kid's other eye out, feed it to his father. Then what's done? So, that's implying that both of them will be alive Most likely, that's what I'm getting from it, and what a lot of people seem to be getting from it. So, don't think it's those two. And get my reasoning for Glenn. Spoiler alert! I'll give you guys a few seconds. Excuse me. I think it's Glenn. Yes, comic books, but I just think also the way he acted towards, when Negan even put the bat near Maggie, he freaked out. I'm like, even though Negan's like, it's an emotional moment, I get that. First one's free. And then they kind of laugh, but I still think it's Glenn. I don't think it's Daryl, simply because I would like to see them extend the Daryl-Dwight rivalry a little bit. I'd like to see Daryl get his revenge on Dwight, because Dwight's beat him twice now. 3 times if you count the time he took his bike and whatnot. And Crossbow back in episode 6, but they have an interesting dynamic because Daryl's not in the comics. So in the comics, Dwight's the only person who uses a crossbow. So Dwight has his crossbow. I would like to see them continue that. And I'm curious to see if they're taking that into consideration when they plan on who it actually is that gets it. So that's why I don't think it's Daryl, but they also could make it Daryl. Since Dwight still has his crossbow, they might just kill him. Then Dwight goes off, that's the Saviors, and that's that. But I also think it's Abraham, because he had a lot of focus this episode. He had closure, talked about with Sasha, made closure with Eugene. So there's that. The potential reason why it's Eugene. Eugene had the closure with Abraham. He gave Rick the recipe for making bullets. Abraham. So it's really hard to tell. I'm still saying Glenn, Abraham, and Daryl in that order. And then Aaron and Eugene are like the next two on the cusp. Aaron, I don't think so. Eugene, I really don't think so, but I just give a reason why. In terms of a score, I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10. I know people, giving this lower scores, worst finale, blah blah blah. It was really well done, and even with the cliffhanger, it was still an outstanding episode. Did the Walker kill of the week with Carl and the Walker with the tree branch growing through it? Not going through it, it got stuck in it somehow, it crushed. My top 5 moments, I'm gonna say 5 is the whole thing with the roadblocks, how the Saviors had every route from Alexandria to the hilltop blocked off. And each one was more dangerous than the last one. Go from 1 to 2, there were significantly more men. Then you had the walkers, then you had the logs on fire, and then eventually they were herded into the trap after Eugene comes up with a plan to distract them. They don't know the moment-to-moment occupancy of this vehicle, and so the rest of them set out on foot. Abraham took the RV because that's what they were looking for. And it was dark, so they had cover, so smart plan. 4 was the Red Rover walkers. 3 was Morgan killing the Savior to save Carol. 2 was the guys who were potentially from the Kingdom, finding Morgan and Carol. And 1 is the introduction of Negan. I think that was beautifully handled, even with the cliffhanger. Excuse me. So those are my thoughts on the finale. I think I covered all the bases. I'll try to do more videos over the summer. Maybe once Fear is wrapped up, because I'll be doing Fear weekly too now, so I just don't have the time to pump out a lot of constant videos for you guys as much as I want to, but I will be doing weekly reviews and predictions for Fear. As a matter of fact, I will have a review for the Season 2 premiere, as well as predictions for this Episode 2 of Season 2. Shortly, I will be recording those after this, and then I will have these 3 videos up sometime tonight before the episode of Fear. So, thank you for your patience. I appreciate that, and me dealing with all this stuff going on. And it's going on 20 minutes now, so I'm going to wrap this up. And I will see you guys for my videos for Fear the Walking Dead, and enjoy the episodes. Peace.